So here we are in the Lego room again, or the new Lego room I should say, and it's not looking much better than before. We have done some parting out on various live streams just to clear this bit a little bit, but not much, and this is still just a massive state. So it's been about a month and I walk past and get annoyed with it. Ian's clearly very annoyed with it as well, so we need to do something about it. We haven't decided what storage we're going to have either here or on this other wall over here, but we need to get these sets out of the way. So I think the plan is to empty this wardrobe out over here and move some of it in to there. We're just stuff shifting, just for fun, but that's because we need to get on and use this room. So it has to happen. So I'm gonna get on with clearing this. Ian's already started. We've got a bag of stuff here that's come out of that wardrobe, and I will carry on and see how far we can get with that today. So the wardrobe is empty. This is the layout of the wardrobe. This is what we used to have in the girls' room. So drawers at the bottom and then hanging space. I don't think for a Lego room we're going to need hanging space, so we'll probably either put a shelf in here or get rid of the unit hole completely when we've made up our mind. But for now, we're just going to make do. So we're going to put some stuff up the top for display, and I might put all of these sets that we don't have a home for in the drawers as well. We'll see how it goes, see how much we can fit in here. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes and this is what the floor looks like. I'd say that's definite progress. And this is what the wardrobe looks like. So I can't reach that top shelf. I'll need to wait for Ian to help me with that. Put like the oversized sets. So that top shelf that I've done is all display sets. So I'm keeping things in their categories so that I don't have to resort. Middle shelf, obviously, because it's oversized stuff, is a mixture. So I've got Bowser hugging the orchid. That's the only display stuff on there. The rest is city. And then because this is such an awkward location to film, because of the doors block out all the light, I've brought myself a little torch along just in case you can't see. So I put all vehicles that are going in the city, and by vehicles I mean planes, boats, hot air balloons, all in that first drawer. So it is organised. This is all of the friend sets, including the one that got kind of smashed in the process of sorting. All in there. They fold down quite nicely because they are open backed, so they're nice and flat. I've got half a drawer here of, this is the like Lego Friends magical circus line, and I don't know if I actually intend to keep this in the city long term, but I want to do a video on it, so I'm leaving those assembled so that I can get that video shot. And then finally, this is just a mishmash of all display sets. So we've got city drawers, and then display at the bottom, all these little pieces. So it's still all organised. And so over there, the display line is empty, apart from these two random things that we just put there for fun anyway. Those poor turtle vans, up to no good. And I guess I can just shove that in the drawer. I can probably fit some of these in that empty drawer, or half empty drawer as well. So maybe I'd forgotten that was half empty, so I'll do that as well. And then we move on to trying to make this room actually, like, try and use it for a bit and see how it works. I think that might be a better job than try and nail it first time. Just do easy things, try it out and shift and pivot, and if it doesn't work. So yeah, I'll carry on. Okay, the floor is clear again. Woo! It is literally just all in here. And I've reused the labels that we did for the parting out, or categorization, to label all of these: display, city, etc, etc. And the great thing is that I can now remove the overwhelm and the visual clutter by shutting the doors. And this is one of the things that I really want, is to have a closed off area that I can hide things. Not hide, but like, no, literally hide, but just so they're not visually in my face all the time. I won't ignore them, like I'll obviously do something with them, but I like the idea of the doors being there. Obviously I still do want to be able to display stuff, so the stuff that's display, I see that being somewhere a lot more visual, obviously. So I think that's the job done. I'm going to try and get some furniture moved around in here and get Ian an area to work on the mock, because that's what he's desperate to do. And I probably will then start bringing the parts collection down here, which slightly concerned will make it overwhelming again, but he's going to need the parts, and that's essentially the long-term plan, so I need to get on with it. But floor space, woohoo! I should say the reason why I have labelled absolutely everything in here is that a lot of the time, sort things out and then I completely forget how I've sorted them out, what they were all for. And also because there's two of us here, I figure if I label everything, then Ian doesn't need to ask me where things were meant to go, why this drawer is full of this stuff, like, or what's in this drawer. It's obvious. I don't know if it's going to help him, but it's certainly going to help me remember why I've done what I've done. So, yay for labels. So I've moved the table that was meant to be, or that was previously here, over onto this wall. I've brought in a new table, a horrible black one. Not a fan of the black, but it was free and Ian needs a space, so why not? I'm annoyed that I didn't realise this one was so much shorter than this one, so I've got to alter these legs. I thought I had it the right height, and turns out I didn't. Also, this radiator gets in the way of those legs. Ian was very keen not to have it right up to the wall because he needs all the space he can get to sort of get at the mark. But he's just said that it's okay if I move it like across 5 centimetres. So I'm going to do that, and that will give us a little hole in the corner, which I'll probably store like things like tripods and stuff. That's the thought anyway. But we have also been to IKEA over the summer, and we bought some chairs because, you know, streaming, it's nice to have good chairs. And we've got Flintons. Is that the one from the Flinton? The sheepdog, I think it is. Anyway, that's what we've got. We've got 2 of them, matching colours. And so Ian can have a nice chair as well as me. And I'm so fed up with my chair because it constantly is lowering itself by itself. So I'm going to see if I can get these built. I'm hoping it's an easy build. And we're another step closer. So the chair's made. I actually realised after I started building this that it might have made a good bod versus bod video. So I'm going to get Ian to build the second one, see he can build it faster. Just that way I don't have to build another one. I've got 2 tables now over here. I've heightened this one so they vaguely match, that it's not 100%. And then I've moved this over here from under the shelf city. And I don't know if that's a permanent thing. It could just be there in the meantime so I can record videos, because I don't really want to record videos with this backdrop. So I'm going to go for the nice clean wall look for my videos, and that gives me somewhere to do that. So I think next thing is I'm going to go and grab the parts collection and slowly bring it down to in here. Not looking forward to that because it's a lot of stairs again, but it needs to come in here. That's just the point. So I think I'll probably put that under Ian's mock table, maybe, see how that goes. So that's where I'm going to leave you for this week. We've managed to clear that floor, move some furniture around so we've actually got spaces on which to mock, and now we're going to head up and get those parts. But I'll show you that next week. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on how we're getting on with our Lego room. If you've got any ideas of better ways to use the space, let me know. What should I put in that little corner there between the 2 tables? Also, if you want to see previous episodes in the new Lego room series, I'll link that up at the playlist at the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.